Today, let's talk about the reasons why you should drive rideshare. Now, my last video was the reasons why you should not drive rideshare, so after this video, make sure you check that video out. Make sure you check out both videos so you get a good balanced perspective. All right, my name is Chris, let's go. All right, first reason why you should drive rideshare is because it's easy money. As long as you have a car, as long as you meet the minimum requirements, and as long as you pass a pretty simple background check, you can get online and start driving and earning money. And how much money you can make is pretty much up to you. So if you have a lot of time that you could potentially put towards rideshare, just means you could make more money doing it. Number two is that you can make your own schedule. So you can go online or offline whenever you want. If you have time before the kids go to school and you have to go to work, go online. If you have time between classes, go online. Need extra money to pay bills or pay down debt, go online. Next reason why you should do rideshare is you could take time off and come back whenever you want. So you don't have a boss and you can go online and offline pretty much at your leisure. So you don't have to ask the boss that doesn't exist to take time off. If you want to go on vacation, take a week off, you can. If you want to take a month off, you can. If you want to take a year, 2 years off, you can. As long as you keep all your documents up to date, you can go online whenever you want, and you can take off as long as you want. Number four, you can multi-app. Now, they are not your employer, and that means that you could sign up for multiple apps, go online on multiple apps and wait for requests to come in and then turn the other ones off. It's great because then that means you're open to more possibilities of trips on multiple platforms. So if you want to sign up for Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, Doordash, Grubhub, Curry, whatever app is out there, there's so many. Now, I know we're sticking with rideshare, so we're just going to stick with that. But the biggest thing is you should be on both platforms or whatever platform is available in your area. Now, the next reason why you should drive rideshare is you get to meet some really cool and new people. Now, being with rideshare, that means you have people coming and going in your car and they're in close quarters. They're literally an arm's touch away. And so you can see some interesting stories unfold if there's a couple of people in the back, or you could have a very interesting conversation with somebody. You never know who you're gonna take or who you're gonna meet. Hell, you could actually make some new friends and even great for networking. Another reason why you should drive rideshare is you get to know your area and community like you've never known before. Sure, you live in the area and you may be a lifer in that particular area, but have you really experienced all that your area has to offer? Or is there a lot more that you haven't? And with rideshare going all over the place, you can truly experience so many different places that you didn't know existed before and so many different people that you didn't know existed before. So it has a very unique way of you understanding your community and also the area that's around you. Another reason why is it's a game. Truly is. Now, we've talked about the gamification and gamification on the app side, but you can do it on the driver side too. Now, let me tell you, those bells, those whistles, those sounds actually can be pretty addicting, and they do that on purpose. But it can actually be pretty fun if you are able to use that to your advantage and make it a game yourself. Now, another reason why you should drive rideshare is the tax write-offs. Now, I'm not a CPA, but the write-offs you can take when driving rideshare or just in the gig economy is pretty awesome. Just a huge disclaimer here though is keep records very well, because if the tax man comes, you want to make sure you have your ass covered. Now, there are some great services that you can use that are geared for rideshare driving, but the best option truly is having a CPA who is well versed in tax law and the changes, as well as somebody who actually helps other gig workers. That will help you tremendously to be able to maximize your tax returns. Next reason is this is a great buffer between jobs or if you get laid off. If you find yourself in the unfortunate position of being laid off and looking for another job, well, rideshare may be the answer to help buffer between that time frame. And also, if you're trying to start your own business, this could be a potential option as well, because again, you can go online and offline whenever you have the time to be able to. Now, another reason is during the downtimes between rides, if it's a slow day or a slow time, you can work on other things like business or schoolwork or whatever you might have that can help you in between that time frame. So you can put your time to multiple things when you're driving, but also when you're doing downtime to be able to work on something else. Another reason is you have the ability to become a top earner. If you know what you're doing, if you find the best strategies, if you evolve as the companies are changing and updating and making differences when it comes to the apps and seasonality trends, your market, and all of that combined, you could make yourself and position yourself to becoming a top earner in your area. But in reality, it is all about working smarter and not harder. The last reason we're going to be talking about today on why you should drive rideshare, you can learn more strategies to maximize your ride-sharing profits by subscribing to the channel. And also, you can enroll in the Maximum Ride-Sharing Profits course that is brought to you by RideShare Guy. And if you enter code RSG50 for a limited time, you could get 50% off the course. So you can sign up now and position yourself ahead of other drivers. So those are a few reasons on why you should drive a rideshare. Now, what are your thoughts on the list? Do you agree? Do you have more to add? Do you have some questions? Put them in the comments, let us know. And if you want to see a more app-specific video of why you should and shouldn't drive Uber and Lyft, drop in the comments and maybe we'll add it to the list. Now make sure to check out this video next on the reasons why you should not drive a rideshare. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and drive smart out there.